Your Magic the Gathering news report is brought to you in part by the channel MTG Anarchy, where we take a look into the world of Magic the Gathering and throw a little bit of mischief and chaos into the mix. Welcome to your Magic the Gathering news report. My name is Michael. It is great to see you here. On today's report, we are taking a look into how Wizards of the Coast is helping school children in these times that we are facing. But before we jump into the article, I would actually appreciate it if you could subscribe and hit the bell notification if you haven't already done so you can keep up to date with any new videos that do come out here on MTG Anarchy. With all that said, let's jump right into the article. Today's article is going to be from Nerdvana, sci-fi and fantasy media news and reviews since 2007. Now, Wizards of the Coast, from what I know, and you may correct me in the comments down below, has dipped their toes in many different IPs. When it comes to Magic the Gathering or Dungeons and Dragons, even Pokemon, the trading card game at one point in time. Iffy on the whole Pokemon thing. And when it comes to the times that we are actually facing at this moment, a lot of companies want to go ahead and give back and help out their own communities. And like many companies, Wizards of the Coast wants to do the same. And this is what brings up today's article. Free D&D Magic the Gathering digital kits offered to educators and librarians. Now, this article was released as of April 24th of 2020 by Jason Peters, and in this article he talks about what Wizards of the Coast is doing to help out these educators and these librarians at this time. Let's read the article to find out more. Wizards of the Coast will distribute 2,000 digital kits to schools and libraries in the US and Canada to provide educators and librarians with resources to engage their communities with Dungeons & Dragons and Magic the Gathering virtual play while many are practicing social distancing. Each kit will include a legendary bundle for D&D Beyond that unlocks access to all current rules and adventure content for D&D, as well as a 15% discount on future D&D Beyond purchases, and 30 Magic the Gathering Arena digital codes, which can be redeemed for 3 Ikoria booster packs. The kits will also feature tips to help teachers and librarians engage their audiences in a virtual play environment. Now, before we move forward, I do just want to say that this is awesome, especially with the D&D content, what Wizards is actually doing. However, I feel they are lacking a little bit when it comes to the Magic the Gathering items. I mean, 3 packs is cool and all, but you can't necessarily really play Magic the Gathering Arena with only 3 packs. That's just a start. So I think Wizards could have done a little bit more in the Magic the Gathering Arena side, but it's cool that they're releasing a lot of content when it comes to D&D Beyond. Kits will be available upon request through the Wizards of the Coast customer service request portal to organizers over the age of 18 who are employed by or official volunteers at enrichment organizations such as schools, libraries, community centers, and scout troops, and represent the organization's gaming programming. Now, stopping here for a moment, honestly, I am glad that Wizards of the Coast has put out a vetting process of how they choose the individuals to get this product, especially when it comes to the D&D stuff. To me, that is just insane value, especially for everything that would be included in these sorts of things, which we'll talk about in a bit. But yeah, honestly, with this, I am glad that they actually have this vetting process to know, okay, well, this is going to this school, this is going to this library, this is going to this community center. Honestly, to me, that's just amazing from Wizards of the Coast. Right now, play, imagination, and connection with the people you care about are more important than ever, said Nathan Stewart, Vice President of the company's Dungeons & Dragons franchise. With these resources, we want to give back to communities and make it as easy as possible for as many people to roll with advantage during this difficult time. D&D Beyond is a web tool and online repository for all officially published 5th edition D&D rules and adventures that provides players access to their characters and rules right at their fingertips. Magic the Gathering Arena is the free-to-play digital version of Magic, and an exciting feature-rich experience for anyone with a PC, including tutorials to onboard players into the game and free starter decks. Dungeons & Dragons offers additional resources on the Stay-at-Home, Play-at-Home portal, including new, free content released on a daily basis, as well as tips and tricks for families and children to master remote play.
Even more content is available on the DM's Guild, a PDF web store containing thousands of D&D adventures and supplements for all editions of D&D, and the home to all official organized play content for the D&D Adventures League. Now, I do have some thoughts on this article in general, but mostly about what Wizards is doing. First off, I think Wizards is doing an amazing job when it comes to supplying content to those who are looking for it, especially with what's going on right now. I think especially in the D&D side, the Dungeons and Dragons side, I think that giving access to schools, libraries, community centers, all those types of organizations, I think that that's amazing, that's awesome, so people have that experience that they can get together even when we are apart. On the opposite end, however, I think they could have done more with Magic the Gathering in general. Honestly, to me, I think having free packs is cool and all, but I would have rather see individuals have access to free community drafts, free things that they would have access to enjoy playing the game together. That's the sort of thing that I believe that we should be doing right now. We should be together even when we are apart. Honestly, in a draft, in a community draft at least, you could actually go ahead and communicate with the people you're playing with and enjoy that. But instead, just 3 free packs, to me, that's just no bueno. And honestly, I wish Magic had done more. But those are my thoughts when it comes to this article. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. But this was your Magic the Gathering news report here on MTG Anarchy. Now, before you go, I would actually appreciate it if you could like and share this video, as I do want this to get out into the algorithm so more people on the platform could see these types of videos when it comes to the Magic the Gathering community. Also, if this is your first time on the channel, like I said at the beginning of the video, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe and hit the bell notification to keep up to date with any new videos that do come out here on MTG Anarchy. And finally, if you are financially stable and have a little bit of extra income to spare, I would appreciate you supporting your local game stores, because honestly, we are all one community. We all got into the Magic the Gathering or Dungeons and Dragons together, and honestly, I want us to support these stores that help us out the most. So again, if you can and you are financially stable, please go ahead and support your local game stores. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is Michael from MTG Anarchy here with your Magic the Gathering news report. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all Monday.